Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Soul Alchemist. I'm Dr. SoulLight, and this is your weekly vibe reading, a collective guide to help you navigate the energies of the week ahead. So, we're going to cover today whatever wants to come out, whether it's related to your career and finances, your love life, self care, self love. So, let's dive in and discover what the universe has in store for you. So, the first thing we're going to start with is some clarifying life situations. Hope that everyone is doing well today. That you all had a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. You were able to celebrate with your loved ones, your family members, your friends, your pets. Okay, let's see what we have here. So first we have cutting edge. Slice through obstacles and carve a path toward your dreams. So right away, that lets me know that there's something that you've been working on for quite some time, and you might be getting impatient that it's not going to work out, but it's actually right around the corner. Change is coming. It's going to happen a lot sooner than you think. Your next card is Plan Wisely. Cultivate success through meticulous research and strategic plotting. Your foresight will unveil new paths. So, again, I think this is regarding your career or dream. So, this tells me things haven't gone the way that you wanted them to. You might have to have a plan B or C, maybe even all the way to a plan Z. But that doesn't mean that what you want isn't coming. Next card is One Last Move. You have come far on your journey. Keep going, and you will soon see what you have accomplished. So this is the energy I was telling you I'm feeling here. You know, you are very, very close to achieving your goal, or at least achieving the next step towards your goal. So keep going. And finally, we have revelations await. Embrace the mystery, embark on a journey of discovery, and watch as secrets unveil before you. This reminds me of change and the Wheel of Fortune. So and also the Death card. There's going to be a lot of quick changes coming in your life. And this is not only relating to your career or to dreams. So we're going to take a look actually now at the tarot and just take a look and see what else is coming for you, okay? Anyone have any December birthdays? I know for myself and my son, we're both December birthdays. And a few people in our family as well. So happy birthday to the Sags and the Capricorns. Yeah. Okay. First card out, Four of Pentacles. So right away, this lets me know that you might be worried about finances right now. You are holding tightly to them, or you're very concerned about something that you're dealing with financially. See how she's holding on to this? So this is showing me you're afraid of debt. You're afraid to lose out on some money, but help is coming. And by help, I mean temperance. So this card is showing me that you are actually becoming more balanced with your physical and your spiritual gifts that you're receiving. Now, temperance is Sagittarius energy. So, you're going to be a lot more intuitive, and the nudges, the intuition that you're getting, pay attention to that and follow it. This is a good card to get. This is one of the major arcana, the Star. This is showing me you're having wish fulfillment in your life. Whether this is regards to your career, your love life, your health, anything, whatever it is that you've been working for, manifesting, praying for, It is coming. And this card, this one, these two together show me that you've really been manifesting something within your love life, within your family life. There's a lot of nostalgia that's going on with this Six of Cups here. Perhaps there's someone from your past that's been on your mind. And if that's the case, considering whatever kind of situation it was, you might want to reach out. You might just want to make amends or communicate whatever the situation is, just to rectify it and make it better. So these are some really positive cards. What I also want to talk about is your career and your money. So we're going to do that next. Your first card out is called Many Choices. You have options, even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. Pull a card for each option to see what's best. So this can be regarding your career, your dreams, hobbies, anything you might be thinking about changing right now. What I really get a sense of is this is dealing with not only your career, but your finances. So you're trying to find ways that you can make extra money. You can do some side hustles, some extra things like that. So really think about the gifts that you have. Think about the hobbies, the interests that you have, and try to incorporate those into your options. This card next to it is In the Flow. The universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. So this one, in relating to your many choices, this is showing me that there's going to be a balance. Even though you have a lot of choices, you're going to be able to tap into what best serves you. So make sure that you're doing that. Finally, and this one is what I was feeling earlier when we were talking about revelations of weight. So this card we have now is timing, and that also relates to your Six of Cups here. So timing, it's all in the timing right now. Pull another card to see if you need to do it now, wait a while, or make a different decision. You know what? Let's actually do that. Let's see. This one is shedding. You're starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. So this is telling me that you actually need to pursue something now. And whether this is actually beginning the plan for it or starting it, that can differ for everyone because everyone's on a different timeline. So we've had a lot of energy coming out regarding your finances, your career, your love life, your family life. And since we've been talking a little bit more about your love life, let's actually find out if there is anything that you need to know that could be blocking you right now. Okay. First card we have out is Too Hard. You believe that it has to be hard, but it doesn't. Let love flow naturally in your life. So this might relate to this nostalgia card here. You may be thinking about past relationships. You may also be thinking about what you really want from a relationship. But one of your blocks is that you may believe that it's too hard to be in a relationship, but that is not necessarily the case. So make sure you're just letting things flow. So this next card, Fated to be Alone. You gave up on love because you think you were meant to be alone. It's not true. This is a huge block that I'm feeling. I'm feeling this for a lot of us right now, that there's a lot of isolation. There's a lot of solitude. And not necessarily in the sense where you're doing it to help yourself, but more so to avoid, something or someone, which is not a healthy way of doing that. So, you know, it's not it's not time to give up on love. It's time to actually try to, pursue these dreams, these goals that you have within your life for love. And what I was touching on before, so unsocial. You need to get out and mingle with new people so you can meet someone. So, I was mentioning how I was feeling like there's a lot of isolation. A lot of you might be in hermit mode. You know, Obviously, if you're not around people, you're going to think, hey, maybe I am meant to be alone. But you have to become, used to being around people and try to be around like minded people so that you're able to connect with others. And this one is definitely relating to self care. Self neglect. You are neglecting your own needs and relationships. Practice self care. So, even when you do find someone that is compatible for you, with you, make sure that you don't neglect what it is that you need out of this relationship. Don't lose yourself. Finally, we're going to get a couple of oracle cards and then we're going to end the reading for today. I really hope this has been helpful. I've definitely missed all of you, missed tapping into your energy, seeing how everyone is doing. All right. So, the first card here is scattered energy. You have too much on your plate and have lost your focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well being and create a new plan. So, this is telling me you need to have more grounded energy and you need to focus more on what it is that brings you joy, what it is that brings you happiness, instead of feeling as though you need to be in survival mode. Because when we're in survival mode, we don't do what's best for us. We tend to neglect ourselves. We don't eat enough. We don't rest enough. We don't do what we need to do to take care of ourselves. So, by focusing more on your well being, making sure that you're resting more, and focusing on what makes you truly happy, this scattered energy will no longer be scattered. You'll be able to have that in one or two endeavors that serve you. So this is the energy I was feeling with your relationships. Take the high road. You're at an impasse with a relationship or situation. It's now time to think bigger, release desired outcomes, and take the most positive course of action. And this could be why you all might think relationships are too hard, or even why you're fated to be alone, because so far they haven't really worked out for you. But that doesn't mean that just because it hasn't worked out so far that it's not going to come for you. So I feel a lot of heaviness with some kind of situation that's going on relating to your relationships. And this can be within a romantic situation, it could be within your home life, within a friendship, whatever it might be. You might be inclined to try to get revenge, but taking the high road, even though sometimes it can seem as though it's not helpful, this is really the best way that we can handle things. Moving on, trying to live our best lives, not trying to cause drama, things like that. So, we also have enabling. There is someone you're helping, or are you? In reality, you may be enabling them to continue in negative patterns and never take full responsibility for themselves. Step back and let things play out. So I think this has a lot to do with this card I mentioned here about taking the high road. So making sure that you allow people to do what they need to do for themselves and not allowing yourself to be used or taken advantage of. Those are very, very important things. Finally, this newer energy, discovery. New ideas, people, or opportunities may be coming your way. So again, making sure that you're not staying in isolation. While there is still work to do to reach your goal, you may discover new strengths and passions along the way. Sometimes when we're learning new things, when we're growing, part of the best thing is the journey, not the destination. I know that can sound very cliche, something like that we've always said, but that really is true. You can learn more things about yourself that you never even knew before and have all kinds of new discoveries along the way. So I'm really hoping this has been helpful for you. So thank you for joining me, dear souls. Remember, the energy of the week is here to guide, not to control. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let your intuition light the way. Until next time, stay aligned, stay inspired, and keep shining your light. Bye.